Good afternoon, everybody. This is your host for Tiffany's Community Spotlight at Home and Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. For tonight's dinner, I figured I'd go a little Mediterranean influenced. So for dinner tonight, we are going to do kind of a version of hunter stew, but incorporating lamb cubes, fresh herbs, which include dill, mint, and parsley, tomatoes, onion, bell peppers, mushrooms, carrots, and as always, my garlic and serrano hot pepper mix, along with a selection of dried herbs courtesy of the Head Nut at Reading Terminal Market. So sit back, relax, and we'll be back. All right, so we are back. So we have gone ahead and measured out 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil in our Dutch oven, and we are going to add in our serrano hot peppers and thinly sliced garlic and get that started up in our Dutch oven. Now, hunter stew is traditionally a part of multiple cultures. You have French hunter stews, Italian, I'm sure the Maltese colonies or group has their version of hunter stew. And as well as, the Greeks. So there's no general consensus on what gets put in, so I figured I would just kind of do my version of it. So we're starting off with the thinly sliced garlic and serrano hot peppers because you guys know how much I love a good amount of heat. And we're going to add in our sliced yellow onions, which, if you're following along our weight loss journey, this particular onion came in at 140 grams. So we're just going to let the onions start to sweat, and we'll be back. All right, so we are back. Now, right now, our serrano peppers have that beautiful bright green. Our onions are starting to get a little translucent, and the garlic is doing its thing. At this point, we're just going to go ahead and add in our lamb cubes, which, as most of you are aware, I am Greek on my mother's side of the family, so lamb is kind of my thing. A couple of notes on lamb in general. Lamb is gamey. We like gamey, so we don't add too many spices to the lamb itself because we like how gamey it is. Lamb takes extremely well to aggressive seasoning, so that's why we're going to do another bout of seasoning in our hunter stew. The spices in this case include our standards: black peppercorn, red pepper flake, Marash ember peppers, which, as I mentioned before, comes out of Turkey. We're going to add in a little bit of za'atar spice, and Mediterranean marjoram. Following that, we're going to add in our sliced carrots, which added up to 200 grams. Our sliced creamy mushrooms. Bell peppers. And finally, our plum tomatoes. Now, we're going to let this kind of start to meld together. Submerge in some water and then cook it on medium heat, probably for the next 45 minutes to an hour. But we'll be back. Okay, so we are back. Now, we have already gone ahead and added in 4 cups of just plain water to our lamb hunter stew. There's about 30 minutes left on the timer, so we are going to go ahead and add in our fresh herbs, which, as I mentioned before, includes dill, Italian parsley, and fresh mint. Now, for those of you that are in the know, I like incorporating fresh herbs into stews, sautés, and pretty much any and all dishes. The lamb itself is pretty much already nice and tender, so at this point we're just going to cook down all of the liquid so that it will eventually develop into a nice thick gravy of sorts. Now, this stew can be paired with multiple starches. So if you wanted to pour this over rice, you could. If you wanted to pair this with pasta, fantastic. In our case, we are going to go ahead and prepare some orzo, which is short Greek pasta that, we enjoy having. In our case, we have our trusty crock pot pressure cooker. So we're just going to add in our 1 cup of uncooked dry orzo pasta and 2 cups of water. We're going to now put the lid on, set it to close, make sure that our pressure cooker is good and ready, and hit our rice and grains. I prefer high temperature, so switch it to high, and we are going to cook this for 25 minutes. So in a little less than 30 minutes, dinner will be served. All right, everybody, here is our finished product. So we have a lamb-based hunter stew with cooked orzo pasta. Thank you very much to the gentleman at Gianta's Prime Shop for having lamb cubes available for me to purchase. Iovine Brothers for all of the vegetables and hot peppers. Whole Foods for the sliced garlic, and my buds at the Head Nut inside of Reading Terminal Market for the amazing spice blend that we incorporated for tonight's dinner. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to Tiffany's Community Spotlight at Home and Cooking with Tiffany. I'm your host, Tiffany.